mainly to shut you up.
I am a bit tired today. I went to sleep late getting this, as you know, getting this done.
Yeah.
Checking all the things.
Hi, this is Britton.
Britton, how are you, Paul? Outsider Tackle Box radio show and podcast. I got my good buddies in the studio this morning. I got the usual Tommy.
Hey, what's going on, Britton?
Hey, morning, Tom.
I'm all right, man.
And we also have Felix. Felix is... he does a lot here.
He's another member of the Outsider team.
And he makes custom rods, and when he's not doing that...
He's driving us around.
But he's in the studio.
Multi-talented, right on.
That's right. It, see? Unsung hero.
I'm the magic behind the nothing.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Keeps the wheels rolling, right?
That's it.
Right.
Well, welcome to the show. The idea behind the radio show and podcast is to spread happiness to the world through the joys of fishing. And you sent in, it looks like you did a little offshore fishing, and it looks like a big tuna. So we want to hear where you caught that fish, the bait that you were using, and the size of it. So this is your fish story. Let's hear about that photo.
All right. So got it in Westport, Washington, out on the peninsula, and went with my folks, my mom and dad. Went out there, and it's kind of a weird situation. It's a little unorthodox compared to a lot of more regular fishing. But you get on the boat. We got on the charter boat about midnight, and you sleep about, well, you try to at least. You try to sleep about 7 or 8 hours as the boat heads out. We were about 50 miles offshore to where we went, and you get up about 7 or 8 in the morning, everybody gets going, and we fished. We fished out there from 7 a.m. till I want to say about 9 o'clock at night. So
nice.
It was an all-day deal, and there was probably about 10 or 12 of us on the boat that day. It was great. We get going, like I said, 7 or 8 in the morning. We were pretty much using just herring. Everybody just pretty much had herring on the ends of their deckhands, to set up your pole and get your line ready for you and all that. And so they get you set up with your herring, and then we would just wait for the skipper of the boat, and he'd just be looking for. It was really cool because you'd just be looking for where the water was pretty much boiling, is what it looked like, because you'd see a big herring ball under the water, and it just looked like the water was boiling from all the tuna around it. And so just seeing that was a little bit of a rush before you even get your line in the water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you want to throw right at it.
Right. So, I mean, we'd get into a ball, and everybody get their lines in the water, and man, from then it was just game on. It was just madness. I mean, you'd have, everybody on the boat would have a tuna on at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
And so you got guys running around the boat, line up, under, over, and guys are just running around like crazy, and it's just pandemonium for, pretty much the whole day. It's like that. And
that's awesome.
It's just, it was a rush, man. If you guys haven't done it, I highly recommend it.
But some small ones. We do a little offshore, but maybe about 10, 15 miles, not too far, and they get pretty close during the summer months.
Gotcha.
And so they only get about probably 8 to 10 pounds is what I think they probably are.
Well, right now, if down in our neck of the woods, if you're fishing out near San Clemente Island, the bluefin are running right now, and they're coming up almost 190 to 240 pounds.
That's a big fish.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
huge.
Nice ones there.
All you need is one.
So
exactly. All you need is one.
The one in my picture there, that was about a 35, 37 pounder, something like that.
Wow.
So not too big, but we were getting albacore.
Yeah.
But so yeah, 35, 37 was pretty standard for about what people are getting on the boat. But we get into ones that were 55, 60 every now and then.
Nice.
But those were about probably the biggest ones that we were getting that day. But man, by the end of the day, we had the bins filled. By the time we got back, we split up all the tuna, between everybody on the boat.
Yeah.
And between me and my mom and my dad, we came home with 450 pounds of albacore.
Wow, that's a lot of tuna.
That's almost about as
It
big
was
as
a
me.
lot of tuna.
Now that's a lot of
So,
tuna,
yeah.
man. That's fun too,
Yeah,
because
we spent,
you're basically hooking up torpedoes down, under the water. I mean, they're all over the place, man, and they swim hard.
Oh, yeah. It was my first time tuna fishing and made the mistake of being the dumb rookie to put his thumb on the line.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How'd that feel
And,
for you?
Learned that lesson pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it was one of those when, they come right, like you're saying, swim right up to the boat, pretty much looking at it in the eye, and then it just says, nope.
Yep, and
Takes
it runs. Oh, yeah. And those things, I mean,
So-
like all tuna, basically, man, I don't know what it is, but they got an extra, 2 gears in them that just makes them swim harder and faster. And I mean, they're just built for it.
Fun fish to catch.
Right. I kept calling him Seabiscuit that day because the minute he thought he was out and he was done, he would just turn on this gear and just boom.
Go. Yeah, and then
Take
even
off.
when you pull them out and you have that back tail, that tail's just running like a motor. It's just like.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. So
That's awesome,
yeah,
man.
Good time. Got a ton of fish. Spent a lot of time drinking beer next to the fish canners for the next couple days. That's for sure.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
Nothing's wrong with drinking beer.
Well, thanks
Nothing
for
wrong with that, right?
Nothing at all, man. And I'm glad that you got to spend that time with your parents and everything. I can't
Yeah,
get my
it's a
parents to do
family
a dang
affair.
thing. So.
Oh man, I told my mom. I said, "You got balls of steel, Mom, to come out here and do this for all these big old husky guys are out here fishing, and here's my 57-year-old mom out here tuna fishing with all these guys."
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's great. I don't think I've ever had my mom on the boat. I mean, she'll
My mom don't do
she'll
nothing.
take the trip wherever we're going, but I don't know if she's ever gonna fish.
My mom will
But that's
never
okay.
fish.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just the
man.
fact that she's there. So we're going to send you some free stuff for coming on the show. We appreciate the tuna photo. Please continue to send us in for the I'm an Outsider Fishing group on Facebook.
Yep.
You could also follow us on Instagram and YouTube, or you could send the photos to the info email. That's the way that you contacted us this go around. And you're welcome on the show anytime.
Yeah, for sure,
we
man.
have repeat guests. In fact, we have one today. And so
Yep.
we love the fish story. Fishing is therapeutic for a lot of people. And so and we have a lot of listeners, and it's just fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. So
Yeah.
And the next time I'm up in Washington, man, I'll look you up, Britton. We'll go hit up some more tuna, man.
Yeah, you bet. Better hurry. September is the prime time.
That's it, man. That's it. I know it is. So, all right, man. Well, you
So,
take
all right,
care.
Well, thanks for having me, guys.
For sure, man. Have a great one,
all
man.
right, from all of us here at
Yep,
Outsider
you-
Tackle Box, tight lines,
Fish more,
fish
bud.
more.
All right.
All
have
right,
a good
you
one.
guys have a good rest of your day.
You
Take care,
too.
bud.
Thanks.
Take care,
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.